I'm Toya T.
And I'm Keith the Voice.
And we are on location at Rudy's Beer, Wine, Chocolate, and Cigar Shop.
Rudy's. Oh, yeah.
Ladies
first.
Ladies first. Oh, yeah, I guess this is
There you go.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Thanks. And we are whining about love.
Oh, yeah. See this right here? I got the V cut right there. So
I don't know. What
about
is the...
You don't, what
Is
it,
this
what it
V
look,
cut?
I think the V stands for vagina.
It looks like...
It really does. Looks
really,
like of a JJ.
Yeah. This is pretty... Yeah, but we're going to... Yeah, it does.
Let me get him a test. It's only one way to test a true cigar now. Kind of sweet.
I'm Toya T.
And I'm Keith the Voice.
And we're on location at Rudy's Beer, Wine, Chocolate, and Cigar Shop.
Rudy's. I like this place, man. I got me a nice glass of wine. I got me a nice stogie right here. Shaboing, boing, boing. Yeah, Shane, you killed my brother, and now I'm going to kill you. I just feel like that when I got cigars in my hand. My bad.
And we're whining about love.
Alright, Toya. First question today on Whining About Love. I want to know, why do women feel like they need to validate relationships through social media? Because y'all be on it, man. If it ain't on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, then it ain't real for some women. And I don't understand that part.
I mean, I get it, because if you look at your phone, which most people do throughout the day,
Right.
then you are going to have, it's a part of your life.
Right.
So if I'm part of your life, then why isn't that shared with everybody?
Because, once you decide to take that part of, you're part of my life, and once we put it on social media, then we become a part of everyone's life. Like, everyone has free range to now jump in our relationship or tell me something that you done did 10 years ago. I'm going to tell you something about me that really kind of gets me. If I hear a rumor about you, I don't care if it was 10 years ago or not. If I heard you got that ninja, I'm going to be on guard the whole time. You see what I'm saying? It's going to mess me up about you.
But why would you take the word of someone else, be it a stranger or a rumor or what have you,
Could be
over
an ex,
the person?
could be a friend, could be a coworker, could be somebody
Right.
that knows that person.
But it's not the person you're in a relationship with.
Right, they could be lying to who they are.
Exactly. So why would you allow anyone to interfere with what you have at home? Because what you have is solid, right?
Right.
So why would you even... It's not about validation, I guess, to the masses. It's about validation to the person you're in a relationship with.
So pretty much social media, if I put you out on social media, that means I really like you. Does that mean that it's all the exes and all the people that may be interested in me now becomes uninterested because now it's on Facebook?
No. That's not the case. It's not because that they come uninterested in you.
Right.
It's more so, listen, it's a statement. It's bold. It's a proclamation that this is the person that I'm with. This is the person that, I'm committed to. So I don't have an issue with her past, my past. This is the future. This is what we're doing.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. It's that it goes back to that age-old, oldest trick in the book where women be at work. They want to show off on Valentine's Day, so they send themselves 2 dozen roses and some DeBrand's chocolate.
You said they send themselves?
Yeah, they send it to them. Be like, let me see. Oh my gosh! Can't believe Tyrone sent me these. No, Tyrone ain't send you nothing.
Listen, it is not.
Tyrone got you one of them plastic roses from the gas station.
First, can we just clear this up for Valentine's
And then
Day
took
or
the back off
Mother's
over the window,
Day?
smoke crack with it out back off the tube.
Do not. What we're not going to do, though, fellas, do not get the baskets that's on the corner.
See?
No, I'm just telling you, don't get the baskets that's on the corner that's sold by the truck and the U-Haul.
What? That was $19.99. You got 2 bears. You got a half a dozen of flowers, and you got a pack of socks. They be hustling, man. You can buy a rug and everything off that thing.
Okay, the gesture is fine.
Right.
But you're right. It is the appearance of it. But if there's no substance behind the appearance, then it really doesn't mean much.
I would just say my bottom line is whether I'm putting it out on Facebook or not, that does not lessen my love for you. That does not mean that we're not in a relationship. That does not mean that I don't want everyone to know who I'm with. Because if me and you are together, then we together. It doesn't matter if Facebook or Instagram or all these other social media
But it's
networks
a gesture.
know.
But it's a gesture.
But does it have to happen? Does it have? You know, some women
I
be
think
like,
it
"Dang,
depends.
he ain't put me up on Facebook yet." I'm like, is that what it's all about?
I think it depends on the person, of course. All of this is situational. But if it would make her happy, what's the point?
Why not do it? Okay, I just want you
If
to
it
know
was to
something.
make her happy, then why not do it?
Let me look into the camera. Ladies, I just want y'all to know. When you tell your boyfriend to put I'm in a relationship on Facebook, you know what that does? That increases the amount of inboxes he gets, all right? I'm telling you, the DM be popping. As soon as you put up in a relationship, there's about 7 of them in there ready to tear it down.
What?
I'm just letting you know what I'm saying? So I try to keep it single up there, you know what I'm saying? Just to, take away the confusion. We don't want nobody coming in
So
trying
when
to
you're
mess up what we got going
single,
on.
Nobody wants you.
That's how, you know how
Back
that goes.
then,
that's
they didn't
right.
want you. Now you hot. They all want
Now
you.
you got somebody, now they want you. That's how they do it. And that's kind of messed up today.
It is.
Like that.
It is.
Like they wait
It
till you
is.
get in
That's
a
exactly
relationship.
how it is, though.
And it's always that one you was waiting on, and then as soon as you get in a relationship, they be like, oh, no, now you're in a relationship. Like, hold on, you was waiting on me to get with somebody to act like I had a chance with you. Gotta watch me, man. Y'all slicker than deer meat.
Women are slick. They are slick. But the bottom line of it is that it's a gesture. And why not show the gesture or the appreciation? Like, this is bae.
Okay, I guess I don't have a problem with doing it. I just don't like feeling like I have to do it. Like,
Now that's the other thing, because I would never
want.
want it to be a forced situation. Like, you only put it up like begrudgingly. Like, he just did it because, like, that you really have to evaluate what you're doing it for. Like, if your significant other put it up because they wanted to, that's dope, great, everything is good. But if it's an argument leading up to as to why or why not, then it's forced. Then yeah, there's maybe another motive behind it that's not intentionally, for the betterment of your relationship.
So the moral of the story is, social media is the devil for a relationship. It destroys a lot of relationships. You gotta prove yourself.
Social media doesn't destroy the relationship. The people destroy the relationship.
Well, if social media wasn't in place, then the people wouldn't have nothing to destroy the relationship.
Granddaddies and grandma, they was cheating back in the day. They had another family across town.
You know how hard it was? You know how hard it was to get caught cheating back in the day? Oh, my Lord. Your uncle, you didn't even know your uncle is really your damn daddy anyway. You didn't even know that until you're 42 years old. Like, wait a minute, Uncle Charles, no wonder we looked at just alike.
Yeah, they was just going out to go to the store real quick.
Yeah,
real quick was never real quick. Real quick was 2 hours. That's why your mama's like, oh yeah, you're gonna get some bread, huh? Yeah, it was a whole different thing. But it happened.
It did.
Everything that changes, there's some things that stay the same, which is people's intentions. So if you're intending to do something and sneak around, that's what's gonna happen. Be it telephone, be it any type of social media, if that's what you want, if you give it the opportunity, it's gonna happen.
Back in the day, you used to have to send a raven to somebody. Fly that to Teresa. Till our level. They land on Teresa's porch. Like, what did this boy done sent to me? She grabbed a little note off his foot. Look at Clarence, girl. He's so sweet.
But did she show it to somebody?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she showed it to somebody.
She sent me a raven.
She didn't just keep it to herself. She showed that little scroll.
And you know she was country too, because she grabbed the raven, broke his neck, and fried it up that night. We having raven soup tonight.
Charles love me. He fed me too.
I ain't never had raven, boy. Raven tastes just like chicken. I'll drink to that.
All right, so in regards to this relationship and social media, I've been noticing it's almost like a trend lately.
Okay.
Where there's couples that have joint accounts. See, we've gone from one extreme to the other. Now they have joint accounts. So do you really think that these people trust each other?
See, I look at that joint account like when you're in a relationship and you got that joint account with your woman, or you're married, you got that joint account with your wife. Yeah, we got a joint account, but I got one under an alias too, under Charlie Booker. I got another one under Charlie Booker. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got our account together. Oh, everything comes here. But really, Charlie Booker's on the prowl.
But what does that mean though?
So
like
Charlie Booker when I got this shit out. Like,
do you think that's more of a trust issue or more of a control issue?
It's definitely a trusting issue, or maybe it's a preventive measure for trusting. Maybe, hey, if we both get this joint account, then we ain't got to worry about too much. I know what you're doing on social media. You know what I'm doing on social media.
So you think it's more like a reassurance
Definitely,
or comfort?
Definitely more like a reassurance, comfort thing. But I think women like to do it because y'all nosy as hell. Y'all just want to be nosy. Y'all want to see every inbox that come in. So y'all don't want a joint account. Y'all want to just have my password to check my account under me to see what kind of comes in naturally.
I don't want your account. I don't want your passwords. I don't want any of those things. You know what that is? That's work.
Too much information.
It is work. And here's my whole thing about that. Like, if you do it, great. You know, whatever works for you. Mm-hmm. But for me, it is too much like a job to sit there and try to monitor what a grown person is doing. Like, there's absolutely nothing that I want to sign up for. And here's the other thing about it, is that even though people are couples, right? We talk about love and all these relationships, you're still an individual. Mm-hmm. So when does that line cross when I have to know every single thought of you? I don't want to know all your thoughts.
And I don't want you to know all my thoughts. Because right now I'm thinking like, when you get the hell away from me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to know that. I might be smiling like, oh yeah, baby, you know, it's all good. But really, I want you to get the hell away from me.
Well, and that's the same thing. Like, you know, if you're on Twitter is more like those random type of, you know, thoughts. And even for any type of social media at this point is your mindset.
Right.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that this other person, just because I am in a relationship with you, that you're privy to every single thought. Like, let us be individuals, and then surprise me. I want to hear about your day.
Right.
I want to have a conversation about what's going on with you. Like, whatever you tell the world is what you tell the world, but I want to know you.
I feel you on that. And I just think, once again, what's the point of us having a joint Facebook page? Like, what is the point of that? Nobody that really knows you gonna hit us up. Nobody that really knows me gonna hit us up. It's gonna be just a...
They gonna say, hey, y'all.
Yeah,
hey, y'all.
It's a dead page. That page is up there. You know what I'm saying? We just do that for sure. Hit us up on our joint page, Kim and Tyrone. Yeah. I don't know. That just seems so weird.
I do have some people that have joint accounts, and I have one, like, good people. I don't know him, but I know her.
Right.
So when they comment, they'll use their initial...
Oh,
so you know, so you know who it is.
That's too much thinking on damn social media. Is supposed to take a little bit of the thinking out of it. That's too much thinking. Oh, who said? Oh, that was Teresa that said that. I said T.
Right. So if you have, so you know exactly who responded to what.
I'm gonna tell you this too. I feel like if you go looking into my inbox or you go looking into my phone, I hope you find what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. I hope you'll fall on a log and bust your head. I hope you get ate by albino alligator with shorts on. I just saw a video. It was an albino alligator, and I
almost spit that out.
I don't know why I threw the shorts on part, but
because you know why? Because if it's shorts on, like the alligator teeth is just gonna it's gonna get your skin.
I was thinking like maybe more when it started walking, and then then it got the, I don't know why I think jean shorts for the alligator, and it's walking on his hind legs.
Wait, the alligator is on?
Yeah,
has jean shorts on.
Yeah, what you think I was talking about?
The person getting ate.
No! Alligator got on jean shorts. Don't ask me how it happened. It's crazy things go down in the bayou.
I'm just going to blame it on the wine.
Blame it on the wine.
Well, originally we bought this building thinking it would be an office for my financial planning firm. And when we were here painting the walls and getting ready for that, we realized the neighborhood was a little rough. There was a chop shop for mopeds across the street. I didn't know you could sell moped parts, but you could. And there were a number of gang headquarters, and on Fairfield there were crack labs and lots of crime in the area, and it would not work for our financial planning office. So we had no idea what to do with this building, but the view of Parkview Field was terrific. And at the same time, I happened to Google online and get a liquor license from the state of Indiana for free online. And all of a sudden I called my wife and said, "You won't believe this, honey, but we just got a liquor license for that house downtown." And so we had the liquor license. At the same time, a cigar store went out of business, and I was a member there and bought some things at the auction. We had beer and wine license and a bunch of cigar paraphernalia. And I said, "Well, Sue, maybe this ought to have something to do with beer, wine, and cigars." And then on an anniversary trip in Madison, we went on the Indiana Wine Trail, and the last winery gave her a piece of dark chocolate with a red wine, and it was a cherry wine. It just blew up in her mouth, and she said, "We got to have chocolate there." So then we called Kathy Brand, and she said, "We just started wholesaling the brands and love to have you be a dealer." And so I called Sue up again and said, "You won't believe this, honey, we just got a brand franchise." And we were able to start selling beer, wine, and chocolate as our outlet. And the neighborhood has improved, and this building, we restored it to be what it is today, and it's just growing to beyond anybody's wildest dreams.
So what's your favorite? Is it the beer, the wine, the chocolate, or the cigars?
Well, I have to say I've been a cigar smoker most of my life, so I thought there had to be a legal place for somebody could smoke a cigar and have a drink while they're doing it with their significant other. And this is what came out of it. We had found a place where we could have a cigar-friendly environment and have it be open for all genders to enjoy it. It's kind of neat when your wife will sit next to you and you're smoking a cigar and you're both smiling. She doesn't let me smoke at home at all, so this is the only place I can smoke a cigar.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Now, you feature a lot of wines from the state of Indiana.
Right.
Was that by coincidence, or was that a definite choice for you to feature Hoosier wineries?
Well, when we were on our trip to that Indiana Wine Trail in Madison, that's when we got the idea that Indiana had great wines. And there's so many wines out there, how could you possibly compete with all the world wines? And so we thought if we narrowed the field and we just highlighted Indiana only wines, that would be a niche. And then it expanded to Indiana craft beers, and so that's kind of gotten to be kind of our uniqueness, as we feature only the brand chocolate, Indiana only wines, and Indiana only beer and cigars.
As the revitalization of downtown Fort Wayne comes about, what are some of the things that we can look forward to in the community from Rudy's?
Well, Rudy's hopes to be a big part of the downtown development. I have two other properties on this street, and we look to develop those in the future. And my vision is to have this whole block be historically restored, the lower levels be retail, nice shops, gift shops, barber shops, but some type of a retail atmosphere, and the upstairs be nice high-end apartments like this apartment is here. And I think that will be a real draw to Fort Wayne. It'll be like Brown County, Indiana, but right here in Fort Wayne, there's 22 houses on this block, and of all of them had neat little shops, and they're all historically beautiful. The beautification of the historical homes would be a nice flavor to Fort Wayne. So that's my dream, is someday this will be a nice little shopping area that's unique because of the local culture.
Start spreading the news. I'm coming along. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doop-doo-doo. I don't know, something about a cigar that puts you in a, I don't know, I feel like old Blue Eyes, but since my eyes aren't blue, I'm old Black Eyes. Hey, Black Eyes, or is it Black Ass? Black Eyes or Black Ass? Hey, boing, boing, boing. No, but today our topic, you know what I'm saying, when we were talking about shared accounts, I thought that was a weird topic, you know what I'm saying, just because what's the point of having a damn account if we gonna share it? I'm just being straight up with you. What's the damn point of having an account or a Facebook account if we gonna share it? Now, if we're going to do something share, let's get a YouTube account. Let's share our YouTube account and just argue like a mug on there and try to make some money off of it. But Facebook, I don't know. I don't see the point in it, you know what I'm saying? But people do it, or people do the whole, yeah, let my girl get my password. I ain't let my old lady get my password, because you can go there and scroll through all my messages. You're going to see something I did in 2015 or something. Be like, what? I can't believe you used that line and got that girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to know how I've been doing my thing. I don't know. So I just believe that you have your account. I have my account. I ain't going to look at yours. Don't you look at mine. Now, if you decide to figure out my password, because women, y'all good for figuring out passwords. Y'all like damn CIA when it come to passwords. You know what I'm saying? I try to make mine as difficult as possible. I try to tell you my birthday backwards plus my son age times 7. You know, I try to do something that you can't even put together in your head. But women, y'all are going there and looking. Next thing you know, you see that I told Big Booty Teresa that if she ever was single and I was single at the same time, that it would be possible. But it's Facebook talk. I didn't really mean none of it. I mean, unless she was serious, you know what I'm saying? Now, if she was serious, now you serious? No, I'm just saying, but seriously, man, people shouldn't take social media so serious. I felt like I just broke something, but hopefully I didn't. But hey.
I don't understand why people get so caught up in what other people think. It's your relationship. So whatever you want to do with it, it's fine. Whether that's post 1,000,000 pictures or none at all. Like whatever works for you, it's what works for you. So it's nice. It's nice to be adored. It's nice. I'm not going to even front. It's nice when someone chooses to, give you that public accolade. But you can never get it twisted. All that little force stuff and the force situation, you really should examine it. Like, how genuine are your intentions? And that's the key thing, is what is your intentions? If it's to make your partner happy, put them at ease, hey, maybe you should go for it. But if it's to get likes, if it's really just to make sure that Keisha and Shaquana or Ray Ray or Earl, really don't step to your person, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Keith and I want to give a warm thank you to Rudy's Beer, Wine, Chocolate, and Cigar Shop.
Rudy, this is a great place. Enjoying good cigars, wine, and some chocolate.
Rudy brought us chocolate.
Yeah, he did. This is the brand's chocolate too. This ain't Walgreens right here.
Right.
It's that brand.
It is the brands. We also have all kinds of wines featured in Indiana. So there's a lot of wineries here. This is a hometown, soon-to-be favorite, but they actually support local wineries, so that's also dope. We have wine slushies, you have cigars, you have all types of cigars, and we'll get some shots of that as well. But we want to thank you for tuning in to Whining About Love.
Thank you.
We would like for you to definitely subscribe to Whining About Love.
Please
on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. IG. Go ahead and light it up. Give us some hearts. Give us those hearts. And while you're showing us love, don't forget to comment. If you have any questions, relationship, need advice, have friends that maybe need advice,
That's right.
drop us a line. We'll definitely talk about it.
That's right. Teresa, if you're tired of Tyrone coming home late and you wanted me to give you the suggestion of what he is doing, I'll give you my best suggestion. Cheating on him. But I don't know everything.
We don't know everything, and let's go ahead and make that clear. But we definitely, again, want to give thanks to Rudy, and thank you for tuning in.
It's another episode of Whining About Love. Bitches!